Good evening, and good evening, everyone. If I could talk, I'd be doing great. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Guy with a Smile. I hope everyone is having a great weekend. It is Saturday. We're gonna enjoy some No Man's Sky and chill. So I'm just taking a break from writing and working on my National Novel Writing Month novel. I am in my 15th year of doing National Novel Writing Month, and it is going well. Can't complain. I was at par when I finished last night, so still need about 1,000 words today because I haven't done any writing since about 3:30. Getting dinner and just relaxing a bit before jumping on here to hang out with you guys, explore some planets, and see what we can find. Had a good week. Meeting on Thursday went really well. Project's a little further out than I originally thought, but I think we're still okay. Still got some more talking to do with them, but it was definitely an interesting meeting, and I think they got a really cool space. They can do a lot with it. Give me a second as I figure out exactly where we were. Other than the fact that it's apparently night. We're draining our batteries. I do remember that. We do need... Apparently we have drained our batteries. So, we at some point need to get more solar panels up. And more batteries. Because obviously we've got more on this. I'd have to didn't realize we had gone so far over the power generation. But then again, I mean, to be fair, I was originally planning on doing one per room that I added, and I haven't put the ones on those rooms yet, so it's... Oh, ESP! Thank you for coming in, bringing your family over here. I do appreciate you bringing your viewers. Dino, how are you doing? I have to admit, I was not expecting that, particularly after I just went live. And technically started a little early. Because I hit the go live button a little before 6. How are you doing? How was your stream? Saw you hunting some ghosts in Phasmo. If anybody is in here, give me one second. If anybody's in here that is not already following the wonderful and lovely ESP for him, get over there and give her a follow. She is a wonderful streamer, has a lot of good content, and is a blessing on Twitch. So get over there and give her a follow if you haven't already. Thank you all for coming over here. As you see, we are not hunting ghosts over here. And I'll be honest, you would have to come up with a pretty good a pretty good donation or something to get me to play Phasmo. I do not do scary games. I think I would say probably the scariest game I have streamed and played on stream was Call of Cthulhu. And in all honesty, I would not really consider that a scary game. It's got a couple of jump scares in it, but that's about it. definitely never in any way, shape, or form get me to play Phasmo VR. Not going to happen. But I hope you had a good stream, ESP. I was lurking through most of it. I did catch some of it, but I've been writing and running around doing other stuff today, so I was not there for all of it. But I do hope you had a great stream and things went well for you. Let's see, what are we working on? That's my next question. Okay. Oh, that's right. I need fungal clusters. Oh, goody. Storm. Not what I wanted. Where's the back door? There it is. So I am, Solar Van's up. I didn't expect that one to be up yet. Okay, now there was something I needed. Oh, that's what I was working on. Not agricultural. I will need to do that, but I'll have to find a toxic world to get what I need for that. That's great. I am glad to hear that. Now, where is it? Expanding the base. Yeah, circuit board. Which for circuit board I need E-capacitor and polyfiber, and perf polyfiber. I need star bulb and cactus flesh. That's what I was going to do. I was going to go work on getting cactus flesh. I think I have the star bulb in storage. And I need frost crystals and solarium, which I will get through harvesting. Well, I may go get the rest of the solarium. And I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I need to build solar panels. We'll work on that later, though. Pick you up before I forget you. And it's still storming out there, isn't it? Yes, it is. So I hope everybody's having a great day today. Thank you for stopping by. I am, for those that don't know me, I am the guy with a smile. I am a variety caster here on Twitch. I am currently playing No Man's Sky, but I have played Assassin's Creed, Batman. I have played Watch Dogs. I have not played Legion yet. I don't have it, and I will probably be picking that up in a few months when it goes on sale. I'm enjoying watching people play it. I would love to play it, but just not right now. There's too many other games coming out. I will be playing, hopefully on Tuesday, I will be playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm looking forward to that. The one question is, I gotta check and make sure that my system will run it at a rate that I will consider it worth streaming. So I'm hoping to do that. I've got it preloaded. I'm hoping to do that when it becomes available, essentially first thing Tuesday morning at midnight. I'm going to check that out real quick, and hopefully we'll be good for just okay, yeah, there's my star bulb. We're good there. Do I have solarium? Yes, I have solarium. So actually I've got the solarium. I don't need to do that. Beautiful. Got the solarium. I need the frost crystal, but I'll have to wait for one more harvest on that. That's only a 1 hour harvest, so we should be able to do that before the stream's done. So I need to get cactus flesh, and I have the star bulb. Okay, so I just need to go get cactus flesh. So, do we have a planet in system where I can get cactus flesh? I think I can, yes. Ionera Prime. Wonderful. Let's go to Ionera Prime and see what we can find. I think I've also got some discoveries there that I don't have yet, so another reason to go there. I do hope that in the near future they will get the bug fixed. Presently there is a bug with No Man's Sky that if you come up with extinct creatures on your planet, you can't get all of the you can't find all of the creatures on the planet because the extinct creatures are taking up some of the spawns. I'm hoping they get that fixed. There should be a big patch coming out soon. With the launch of the next-gen consoles. And I'm hoping that the fix for that will be in that. I have seen rumors that there is a fix for it on the basically on the public beta build, but I haven't checked it out myself. Okay, Ionair Prime. Is that you? Yes. So I'm hoping that will fix that. Object of interest detected. No, that's another ship. I'm not interested in trading. Thank you. Unless, of course, you want to sell me your ship. You can't do that in space, so I know that's not the case. I will admit, to a degree, playing this has got me wanting to play some Elite again. But I'm actually kind of waiting on that until their new DLC hits. Let's see, we're looking for cactus flesh, so any of these cactus-looking things probably have it. Ow. A little too low there. I don't remember what we're missing as far as creatures on this world, so I'm just going to pick a place to park here and we'll see what we can find. No, actually I don't remember. We may not be missing anything on Prime. I don't remember. We will find out. I do remember that this is not a terrible world to explore because it has no hostile conditions. This is not to say it doesn't have hostile creatures. Don't remember if it does or not. But, discoveries... Nope, we found everything here. Okay. So, we don't need to be looking for creatures, we just need to be looking for plants that have cactus flesh. Cobalt, don't need cobalt at the moment. Well, I mean, I could grab it, but actually, could I? I say I could grab it, I may not be able to. I don't remember if I have any on me. Nope, I don't have any on me, so I don't want to grab it. Because I have very limited space in my... well, in my ship. I really need a new ship. Now, if we have any fauna here that we don't have, I want to scan it. Or, sorry, not fauna, flora. I don't know what it is about those two words, but you can never keep them straight. You have cactus? No, you have sulfurine. You probably know, we have Faecium. Not looking for Faecium. I was looking for that earlier. You probably have cactus flesh. Nope. I'm wrong again. Oh, hi. Okay, so I'm 2 for 2 on finding things with cactus flesh. I did, however, find a sentinel that part of me really wants to shoot, because I don't like sentinels. One of the reasons I don't like sentinels is because I can't harvest what I want to when he's around, because he'll start shooting me. Problem is, if I start shooting him, he's gonna call for backup. Pulpy roots. I'm not looking for pulpy roots, I'm looking for cactus flesh. May have to pop over to another world. Do think there's another one here in the system that has cactus flesh. I'm surprised In all honesty, I am surprised. Your plants. I actually thought you would be non-scannable things. That's... Are you like a Venus... Are you like a pitcher plant? If so, that's kind of disturbing. Oh. You little guys, that's what's screaming. I'm not here for you. You don't have to worry about anything. I don't kill creatures if I can avoid it anyway. Unless they're hostile and come after me. And that's not a matter of... You know, at that point it's a matter of survival, not... Now, when I was playing Red Dead Online yesterday, I was killing lots of creatures. Because I'm working on my naturalist trader. I did start the naturalist role and immediately regretted it because she's now complaining that I'm doing the trader role. She gets really upset with the fact that I'm killing creatures. I mean, I'm not doing it to be mean. In fact, I generally try to do it. I try to get clean kills, and you know, I don't want them to suffer. I'm trying to be respectful of the animals when I'm hunting them. But she doesn't care. You killed it at all. I'm like, what if I killed it for food? Sorry, I'm not a vegetarian. Alright, dust and pyrite. I'm not seeing anything here that has cactus flesh. This is rather annoying for a planet that has cactus flesh, supposedly. Oh, not sulfurine. Yes, yes, you exploded. Really, the planets that I have been on that I bet you have cactus flesh. Alright, dust and pyrite. I'm sorry. You should not be floating like that, but, you know, hey. Physics. Not that this game exactly follows physics by any stretch of the imagination. Oh. Are you gonna come get my face, Sentinels? Or did you go away? I think you went away. You may not have cactus flesh because you may be a special... Kind of cactus flesh, yes. That's what I was looking for. Actually, really what I was looking for, because this is an easy way to harvest a lot of cactus flesh very quickly, whereas plants that have cactus flesh as their secondary usually give it in very small amounts. Now, how much did I need? I think I needed 100. I already had some. Ooh, I hadn't noticed the things that have the little swarm flying around it. That's kind of cool. It's an unidentified plant. I haven't scanned one either. That's probably why I haven't noticed it. Notes all colors. Nutrient source carnivorous. So So the pitcher plants are not carnivorous, but that is. Okay. Copper deposit. I could grab some copper while I'm here. It certainly wouldn't hurt anything. Except possibly me if that sentinel over there notices. Okay, where did I park? Okay, I parked back that way. It's almost 600 units back. No, we're just gonna head back to the ship. How much cactus? We got 170 cactus flesh. Should be enough to make what I need for the time being. I may have to wait for a little bit for that, the frost crystal plant to bloom again. But we can go off and do something in the meantime. I thought I saw something that said unknown, but I may not have. Highlight that so it stands out a little more. Okay, now we need to go to a toxic world because we need. I'll have to double check to see what we need. I can do that right here though. No, it would be. Actually, I may not be able to do that here. Now that I think about it. Nope, doesn't look like it. I should build an atmosphere harvester just to see what I can get out of it. And yeah, I can only build portable because I'm not on a base. That's why I hate those stupid exploding plants. Because you're somewhat in their awareness range, they just sit there and keep exploding. And it doesn't hurt you, it just shakes your screen repeatedly, and it's just very annoying. Acquire a circuit board. Yes, I'm working on acquiring a circuit board. Ooh, I need to check my ship is doing this. Oh, pardon me, folks. So, but yes, I am taking a little bit of a break from my nano novel just to relax a bit, hang out with you guys, and chill in some No Man's Sky. Looking forward to getting started in Valhalla next Tuesday. So Monday I'm going to be doing I'm going to be doing a big drive to try to get ahead, so that I can not be too worried about things on Tuesday when I stream. Yeah, go away. Nobody likes you, Sentinels. Nobody. Great, I'm going through that water. I'm gonna have to take a break and get some more here shortly. Not that that's a bad thing. It means I'm hydrating for a change. Okay, back to the base. So how are we doing on... Okay, we're actually doing pretty good on launcher fuel. Head back to the base. We should be able to build... at the very least, the part that requires the star bulb and the cactus flash. We can get that built. I should probably also get some titanium too. So we can get that part built, and then we'll just be waiting on the frost crystals to finish blooming again, so that we can harvest that. And then while I'm here, I'll figure out what I need to plant the next thing that he wants me to plant and grow, so that we can see about finding more of that. I don't think there's a toxic world in this system, though. We may have to go exploring. But that's the point of the game. I really got to get more solar panels on this thing, or get the blueprints for a what do you call it? A geologic generator. But I think that relies on finding a good site. So anyway, what was I doing? Okay. Yes, storage. Actually, storage probably won't work at the moment because it probably didn't have power. Oh, it seems to be working. Okay, so I will need star bulb and cactus flesh. Tab. Go here, down. I need to make one of those. Now I can put the star bulb back away. I don't think I have enough space in here to put the star bulb and the cactus flesh away. No, I do not. I'm really tempted to just sell those. Actually, I'm going to just get rid of the dirty meat. Okay, store the star bulb and the cactus flesh. I got the solarium and the frost crystal currently stored. Do I have pure ferrite on me? Yes, I do. So we'll combine those stacks. Sulfurine I'll just get rid of. It's only one unit. I can get more of it. Save point I keep on me because I occasionally use that to save, particularly towards the end of the day when I'm in my base and I don't want to have to go back out to my ship to jump in and jump out of it to save. I need to get more phosphorus. Okay, anyways, jump inside real quick. Specialist. Farming. Okay, I need fungal mold and ammonia. Write that down so I don't forget it. Because sometimes, like today, I have the memory of a goldfish. And right now I have a pin that doesn't work. There we go. And oh yeah, that must smell wonderful. Okay, now we will go to the catalog. I wish they had a search in here, it would make life easier. Fungal mold. This plant requires harvested from the gills of fungal clusters, requires a toxic climate, and ammonia. Local mineral extract typically found in large deposits are extracted from very common minerals after inspection. Typically found on plants with a toxic environment, which is what I figured, but oh bugger, those won't be growing. Okay, so solar panels just became a higher priority. Solar panels. What do I need for solar panels? General. Nope, not general. Industry. Power. Actually, I have solar panels written down here somewhere. Because okay, so panels are metal plate, gold, and chromatic metal. So I need chromatic metal. Well, I have chromatic metal. Okay, so I've got the gold and chromatic metal. I just need to make a metal plate, which I should have the ferrite dust for. A metal plate. Okay, so that's going to give me one more. I'm still going to need more batteries. No, that's not what I wanted. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put you over here. Okay, good. I have enough to make one more. I just need the metal plating. Okay, I'll put you over here with this one. Oops, that's not where I wanted that. Oh well, it's where it is now. That is one thing that I do wish. I wish that after you had built stuff like this, which looks like it should be able to be moved, you could move it. But you can't. I can delete it. I'll get most of my stuff back, but... Okay, so they're of course generating nothing because it's nighttime. Do I have enough to build another one is the question. Nope, I'm out of I don't have enough chromatic. Not that I can't get it, but okay, now what did we need for the batteries? Magnetized ferrite and condensed carbon. I have the condensed carbon because I have a crap ton of condensed carbon on me at the moment. I don't have that much magnetized ferrite, but I can probably make it, except I can't at the moment. No, I can. I have my portable. Okay, so I need that. I need 200 condensed carbon and 120 magnetized ferrite. And I believe I had 16 magnetized in storage. Now I'll just make what I need. It'll be easier. And I've got the condensed carbon. I thought I did. Where's that purifier that I put in storage? I don't remember. Oh, and you know, I probably have another one of those too, now that I think about it. Another pickup at the base computer. What did I need? Oh, well, I wanted to look at this. Okay, I've got silver, gold, I got my portable. Oh, sweet, I've been using the chromatic metal from here. Do I have copper on me? Yes, I do. That's good, so I can make some more condensed carbon. Or, I'm doing good today. C. Tech. Oops, sorry, I didn't want tech, I wanted portable. Carbon. First thing I'm going to do is Okay, I'll do that. Convert my rust into ferrite dust, and then the ferrite dust into pure ferrite, and then to magnetized. And that should give me enough, I think. Okay, I've scanned this. I don't know why I'm so yawny. To be honest, I think it has something to do with streaming. Because I was not like this before I started. And I'm not really all that tired. I don't know what it is. My apologies. I am just enjoying being here with you guys and having some fun exploring some planets. Dude, it send back up. And I don't have any Pungium on me, so yeah, that won't work out well for me. Oh, I should put that in storage. Sun's up, sun's up, sun's up. You done? Wonderful. Exosuit. Tab. Did you go back on the ship? I'm happy if you did, because that's where I wanted you to go, but... Or, no, there it is. Okay. Sorry, just realized the sun's up. That I can do stuff without burning carbon. You know, gotta watch my carbon footprint. It's just if I can use carbon for something other than fuel, it goes a lot. Input. Ferrite dust. That's 1-to-1, but I'm not going to do all of it. Well, actually, yeah, better. Now that I think about it. Now, was this magnetized or pure that I had? This was just pure ferrite that I had here. Now, what did I say I needed? I needed 120 magnetized. I do wish, I'm not gonna lie, I do wish you could affect the appearance of your, I mean not necessarily the shape, but the coloring on your multi-tool. I mean, I'm happy with mine currently, but... Okay. Into my exosuit. Yeah, 317, so that's going to be most of it going into magnetized. I'm not going to do all of it. because I do only need 120 currently. There's 100, yeah, 1660. So I'd rather store the excess pure ferrite. Okay, so this will let me put 2 more batteries on the system. That should get us back, hopefully, up into a stable situation once the batteries get fully charged. No, sorry. And actually, I bet you part of it is I put that out here. Sorry, what I was just using the medium refiner. Yeah, see, now we're using 142, but we're producing 300, so we're back to charging. Do I actually have cables running on that? I don't remember. I don't want to put it here anyway. Well, I do, but sorry guys, yeah, I keep turning that on, I don't really mean to, but you won't be there by the time I get done with this. Z, industry, power, reactor battery is what I'm looking for. That's what I want. Cable there, there, and there, there. Now you guys should be on the network. Yep, you're charging. Beautiful. So now you're saying you're going to be charged in 23 minutes. Day won't last that long. But like I said, hopefully once we get fully charged across all the batteries, we'll stop running out overnight. Because one of the weird things with the refinery that I put in, I think, I believe that uses a set amount of power. That is to say, it uses the same amount of power whether it's running or not. Which I think is... No, I don't want a rainstorm. I want to... Okay, well fine, I'll wait out a rainstorm. Yeah, that'll take a long time, but we don't need it at the moment. But right now what we're waiting on is the frost crystal. Oh, let me go through that in storage while I'm thinking about it. Oh, that's right, there's a storm going on out here. I probably shouldn't have come out. Do I have face human storage? No, I don't. Yeah. I really need to build another storage unit. For those that might be wondering why I went in and out that way, since I'm trying to charge up the batteries, I'm trying to avoid turning on the teleporter back there. Okay, now, Toxic World. Let's see what we have for Toxic World. I don't think we have one here. Frost, Barren. Hammer root. Not what I'm looking for. So, nothing on Iron Era. Was there anything on Remy? I don't remember. Starbulb. Nothing Cactus Flesh, so no. Nothing toxic there. Tide coming. Lieros I have not finished exploring. Frost, Gamma, I'm looking for Blagetta. Gamma, Cactus Flesh, Starbulb. Gamma's radiation. I don't need radiation, I need toxic. Yeah, unfortunately toxic is the one thing I don't think I've found. Diamond. Only discovered one here. So we could have a toxic here, we could have a toxic in Lieros. Because somebody else had discovered one of the planets, so I just went with. So Maimon and Lieros could have a toxic on them, so let's go check those out. We'll go to Maimon first. Guys, hold down the fort, I'll be back. Space stations. I said we were going to go to Maimon Station Minor. Not to do the quest that's there. Because while the step is to tune to Artemis, I can't actually do anything with that until I've done another quest. Which I can't do yet because I don't have the cadmium drive. And I'm probably mispronouncing that, just saying. Please do not take my pronunciations as being correct for anything. Okay. For those that aren't aware, the reason I did it that way is it saves me using warp fuel. Just don't get me wrong, I really love it with that. Okay, now what have we discovered here? Have we gone there? So that is Rosso Omega. So that is where we've been. So that means we have not been there. That does not look toxic, it looks frozen, but... Can I call him or what? You look like you could be toxic. Not that I'm not going to go to the frozen world. I may not do it right now, but I'm going to go there. There is salvageable scrap there. Interesting. It is a flourishing planet, has Starbulb. But again, not what I'm looking for right now. And there may not be a planet here that is what I'm looking for. But since I'm looking for something specific, I do want to try to get that. More so than just straight up exploration at the moment. Okay. just trying to get some tritanium because I was starting to get a little low on that. Get fly on the other side of the Rus Omega because it's blocking my view of the other planet in the system. You don't look toxic. You might be, but you don't look it. You're not. You're desert. Not that deserts can't technically be toxic, but there be ships out here. But I'm not looking for ships at the moment. Okay, now what do we have? There's a ring planet that I haven't looked at. No, it's not you. It must mean it's you. It's toxic by chance? Could I get so lucky? Ancient bones, fungal mold. Hey, there we go. Again, this system, due to my mistake, we're off our naming convention. Normally yeah, well, you want me? Come and get me. We're going to land right near that cluster of things that look harvestable. Because I am willing to bet those are fungal molds. Oh, we're going to look for other stuff while we're here. We're not going to just grab the fungal mold and leave. We're here, we're going to check the planet out. It's got an interesting look to it. We're landing in the middle of the night, so... Stinging atmosphere. Got one of the flying creatures right off the bat. That's always a bonus. A very strange looking plant here. Another flying creature. I'm big on scanning because it's how I make most of my money. For those that have not been here and may not know. Not necessarily, it's not the only way to make money in this game, but it's as I am an explorer type personality, I like to explore. Therefore, I tend to scan things anyway. The result of that is I've put in things that boost the amount of money I get per scan. So it is definitely my primary source of income. For this playthrough, I am not naming... I am not assigning actual names to the flora that I find, but I'm trying to name the wildlife in those situations. Hey, Fiction, how you doing? Appreciate that follow. Hope you are having a wonderful day. Something over there said unidentified. Where is it? There it is. Hey look, fungal mold. Just exactly what I thought I'd get here. like that kind of squishing sound as I walk around. It's very fitting. There's another one over there. There it is. Oh man, a lot of flying creatures. I like flyers. I will tell you, when this game originally launched on the PS4, I hated scanning flyers. It was such a pain. Toxic protection falling. Yeah, it's because I've already burned through my main shield. Which is fine. I mean, my toxic protection's not exactly bottoming out on me here. This is not a extremely hostile world like that Scorched world that we were on before. This is just a regular toxic world. Minerals don't give me a boost in terms of payout. They just give me the base, which is 200. The what's the word I'm looking for? Enhancement that I have for my scanner only works for flora and fauna. Now, I don't need a radon. I need ammonia. Like that. Which most of these rocks so far have ammonia. Do I have an ammonia deposit by chance? Copper. If I have that, I'll just grab that, but wrong button. Well, right button, wrong setting. Ferrite dust and salt. Tell me it's salt. Oh, a geode. Got ferrite dust from the geode. I'd prefer ammonia. Just saying. Don't get me wrong, I actually find it extremely humorous that they have added those, but that just startled me to no end. I was not expecting that to just jump up and start trying to run away. The only thing that bothers me about the rock creatures that get up and scurry away when you try to mine them is they don't count as creatures. You can't scan them. It seems kind of cheaty to me. I can't mine it. I can't scan it. Where are we at? Ammonia 66 should have everything we need to plant the fungal mold, which will give us, of course, fungal mold. Starting to get low on my toxic protection. You can tell by the green filtering in on the sides. We'll go hop in the ship real quick because I need to upload stuff anyway. Is that what I think it is? I don't know, you're not telling me. That's odd. That's a copper deposit, but that doesn't look like a copper deposit. Let our toxic protection recover, since we're right here anyway. And we'll hop over to our discoveries. We're not going to make this areola, new areola, I should say. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we will. Because, like I said, this system is off our normal naming. Actually, I wanted to just accept that. This system is off our normal naming. Normally, as you can see on Ionera, I normally name things Prime 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, however many planets there are. With these two are moons of the second planet, so 2A and 2B is normally how I name things, but this system, due to my mistake, this system got uploaded before I renamed this planet. It should have been Maimon Prime. Instead, it got named as Ros Omega, so for this system I'm just going to keep the planetary names as the system generates them. Yeah, just because I'm not going to sit there and try to... Okay, this was Prime, so this will be 2. Nah, it just gets too messy and it becomes too confusing in the system. So we'll just break our... And for this one, again, it's a case of, in this particular one of the planets in this, even though I discovered the system, that is, even though nobody had discovered the system before me, somebody discovered a planet in the system before me, somehow. Not sure how that worked. The only thing I can think of is they never uploaded the system. But they uploaded the planet. So, for this system, I will just go off of whatever the system names it. Normally, I wouldn't have called it Wotan 3 unless there was others in the system that were named 1 and 2, but I didn't discover the planet, I couldn't name it, so it is what it is. That is to say, like, if I am in this system, and in fact I think it did, Narencinco came up with like Narencinco 4 or something like that, I'll just take the number designator off of it. But that's just me. That's just how I do things. I don't know what that little symbol means, unless it means that I have a storyline quest in the system, which I do have a storyline quest in the system, but I'm just not doing it right now because part of what I need I can't get yet. Again, Flora, I am Yes, flora I am not naming in this playthrough. Normally I would normally name flora and fauna. When I usually play. I don't name minerals because there's just so many of them and there's no real distinguishing factor between them. Yeah, I would just be calling them like gray rock, blue rock, cone rock. Oh, everything on this planet is flying. That's very unusual. So I've got 2 of the commons and 1 of the uncommons I have. The other 2 are diurnal, so I think the sun just came up. Normally the way I do creature spawns is I name them, I start the name by the planet that they're on. I'm not going to do that here. Just because I won't remember the planet name. I should say I normally name them starting with the system. Like in the Iron Era system, all the creatures on all of the planets start with Iron Era whatever. And that's just so that, because a lot of these creatures will end up looking alike and I'll end up giving a similar name. But if I put the system name in front of it, then I won't. Then at least it'll always be unique because it'll be unique to the system that it's in. It's a toucanary. It is a canary with a toucan beak. Call this a Toxabat. And a snub-nosed flutterby. So now we still have 2 flying creatures that we haven't found. So we'll be on the lookout for those. There's one of them. You are not a very attractive looking bird, I'm just saying. If I had to say anything, you're offhand, just looking at you like this, you're looking like a vulture. Now we have a tag on this. Yes, it is an ammonia deposit. I am not going to go get another ammonia deposit because I have enough ammonia on me. I am going to look around and see if we can't find our last missing creature before we leave the planet. I'm really surprised that there's no ground creatures on this planet. I mean, not that it's impossible, you know, or even... It's just... You're also really big, I might add. Ow. Big birds. Just, I've very rarely encountered a planet that was nothing but flyers. Explains all the eggs on the ground, though. I'm sorry, but tell me those don't look like eggs. Ooh, a natural burial site. Let's go check that out. Squish, squish, squish. Sorry about that, folks. But yeah, playing this definitely has given me the itch to play Elite again. I may do that at some point. But like I said, I am trying to wait until their next, what is it, the Odyssey DLC comes out. Because I kind of want to see what they do with that. Not that I, well, that is to say, I mean, I'll play regardless. I'm just curious as to how what's going to change with that. Ancient Bones. Aged partial skeleton. Used for trading, so the only thing it's used for is to sell it. Aged partial skeleton, approximately 342 years old. That's, in the grand scheme of things, not that old. These delicate hollow bones once comprised part of a truly enormous wingspan, a true terror of the skies, reduced to a few handfuls of calcium.
Toxic protection falling.
There you are. Our last undiscovered creature is apparently a solitary flyer, which is also something that we don't normally see. Most flying creatures either fly in small groups or what I like to call swarms. They're usually not so, you don't usually see solitary flyers. That is, interesting. This has been a planet that's had a few firsts on it. Thing is, I realize I haven't scanned a oxygen-rich plant here, and I'm not seeing any. Oh, there's one. I like to try to make sure that I get the plants that you can harvest, because a lot of times I forget to scan those, so I just go up to them and harvest them. You can't scan them once they're harvested. And since I do use quite a bit of oxygen in this spacesuit of mine, yes, I know, kind spacesuit lady, I am aware. Also, like, 5 steps from my ship. Okay, while that recovers, we had long-eared swift, and we'll call that the horn-billed vulture. And receive the bonus nanites for finishing out the planet. All good. Journey milestone accomplished. Discovered all species on 7 planets. Okay, now we go back to the space station and teleport home.
Warning. Threat detected.
Yes, ooh, 200,000 credits. He's dangerous. Might have some friends with him. I would have thought though. I don't feel like it today.
Warning. Threat detected.
Hi guys. You guys shooting at each other or something, or are you just warping in? So if you're shooting at each other, I'd appreciate it if you left me out of it. Just saying. A lot of fugitives in the system. That's all I gotta say. Okay, now back home. We'll just teleport directly to the base. That's one of the things I like about the whole teleport system. Actually, I really like a lot of the changes they've made to the game. I mean, I enjoyed the game when it came out, but Iron Air Base is our home. Well, home. It is our main built-out base. Let's be fair. Oh, hi. Now, where in the world did you stick my ship? It's the only thing I hate about warping directly here. I never know where they put my ship. Seem to put it out front. Okay. Okay. Hey, guys. Hey, my frost ward is ready to harvest. Yay. Structures, specialist, no, alright, tech, specialist, farming, fungal cluster, I should have everything I need to make the last component I need for the circuit board, which will enable me to finish his Atlas Frost Crystal and Solarium. That's not what I was trying to do. Put the storm crystal away. Let's see, I need the polyfiber and the heat capacitor.
Product constructed.
And then I need space, which I don't have. Two marrow bulb was going away. Now is where I'm just going and getting rid of some stuff that I have low counts of. Throw the fungal mold in storage. Ooh, that's one thing I need to remember to do. Is some of those stations, some of the newer stations I've been to should have sorry, I'm just looking. Charge it very fast. But see, the sun has just came up or the sun is just going down. I'm not sure which.
Product constructed.
Hey, buddy. I'm sorry it took so long, but it's been a bit of an adventure to get the stuff. Factories infest this place, worlds upon worlds spitting out resources for no purpose. Yet you are attacked by sentinels for obliterating a single rock. It is outrageous. It makes me sick. The Overseer is right. I am attacked by sentinels for mining small quantities of resources when factory complexes operate with impunity. Why? Why do they ignore such greed while I must fight for mere survival? It is good to see your anger. Ask yourself, why do the sentinels get to choose who suffers? Who gave them this power? Apparently the quest hadn't updated. I trust our scientist was able to meet your needs, friends? Yeah, they're a little quirky, though. They have the circuits we demanded? Yes. As I approached the Overseer, I was almost certain I had heard them talking to themselves, spitting out words and phrases in a tongue I recognize but I do not understand. But seconds later, there is no trace of the venom I thought I heard. I must be mistaken. Merchant Dedra asked me for the circuit boards. The Overseer is strange, but no more so than any of the other beings I have encountered. Indeed, they have been more helpful than most. I hand over the circuits and I receive my reward. Hey, look, I learned to make a trade terminal. Good. That's one of the things I have been looking to make. 25 and 3 microprocessors. I think I have 2 microprocessors already, and I can make a third, I believe. Blueprint recorded to catalog. Yay! I can put a galactic trade terminal in. You will be so happy with Merchant Dedra. I have drawn up plans for some starship technology, but I cannot yet sync my design with your ship. I shall need a Gravitino ball to perfect my device. Oh, great. There's a sentinel fight. The Overseer predicted I would be pleased, and once again they are correct, sorry. They have been ceaseless in their efforts to improve my lot. A Gravitino ball is required to finish their proposed starship technology. The farmer may be able to help acquire one. Ooh, that would be nice. Oh, that's right. There's a Gravitino plant. You will not regret it, friend. It is good work. It is good we work so well together. Gather a Gravitino ball. Now, farmer. Wrong button. Catalog, not catalog. Bug. Okay, so I need a Gravitino ball for him. I need to harvest the fungal crush. I don't remember. I need Vy'keen daggers for him. I have not found any of those. I still have not found the amino chamber blueprint, so I can't do that. Interact with the base computer to search the archives. Let's see what the base computer wants. Automated archive recovery in progress. Data recovered 74%. New data available. Entry 4925X follows. Working fast, cause the fading sun set up camp in the foothills. Kss. Hardly luxury, but it keeps out the cold, and I'll be gone by morning anyway. Kss. Perhaps some other traveler will shelter here one day. Additional data available. Construction yards recovered, blueprints reassembled and prepared for download. Base technology data extracted. Downloading plans. Oxygen harvester plans restored. Atmosphere processing device. An automated atmospheric processor. This device can be left to collect and purify oxygen from the air. User must monitor fuel levels to ensure continued operation. The resulting gas is compressed and processed, ready for use in all standard life support systems. It requires 5 metal plates, 5 life support gel, and 3 dihydrogen jelly. The life support gel, I believe, is just oxygen, and the metal plating, of course, is just ferrite dust. And the dihydrogen jelly is just dihydrogen crystals, so that's not hard to make. Can't say that I've had a hard time finding oxygen. Readable archive retrieval complete. Take 2. Readable archive retrieval complete. Beginning defragmentation of next segment. Construct the oxygen harvester. What if I don't want to? I don't really see a whole big point in one. I'm sorry, I just don't. Like I said, oxygen is not something I've had a hard time getting a hold of. I wish I knew what he was going to need next. Hey bud, how you doing? Oh, that was what that's what I wanted to look at next was... What does a trade terminal take? $25 magnetized ferrite and 3 microprocessors. At least it's not circuit boards. Microprocessors are just chromatic metal and carbon nanotubes. I need to make some chromatic anyway. It's 22 chromatic. Wrong way. 22 chromatic. And then I've already forgot what the other thing was. Sorry, I know you want me to do the oxygen harvester, I'm just not. Oh, magnetized ferrite. Let's...
Extracted.
I believe I have 2 in storage. Yes, I do. So that's that. And magnetized ferrite. If I have my purifier and storage are on me, I don't remember. Must be on me. Yes, it is. And I forgot to check how much I need. 25. Really wish they just let me type the number I want to process into here. Be much easier. Some people would be like, well, why don't you just process all of it? And it's just because there are times that I need just pure ferrite. And yes, I can throw it back in there and demagnetize it, but now I'm using... now I'm double processing something I didn't need to. I don't have a wall in here to put it on because everything in here is doors. No, I want to put it here. I think I want to put it here and put a window there. No. Excuse me, did I not grab the magnetized ferrite? That would be par for the course. Collector trade terminal accessed. See, now I can buy a lot of this stuff without having to actually go up to the station, and that's handy. Let's see here. Received. Do I have the Solarium on me still? Yep. Okay. I thought that was, or I was confused. I was wondering if I was selling from storage, which I wouldn't complain about, but I would have been surprised by. But you recharge with ammonia. Okay then. I did not expect that. I do wish you could look at this and have it tell you how much longer was needed on them, because I would like to see. We probably won't harvest that until next gaming session. As it is 7:30, so I'm only going to go in for about an hour and a half more. Losing my mind. What am I doing? Oh, yes, that's right. It wants me to build a base. It wants me to not. It wants me to build.
Product constructed.
Now, do I have the blueprint for a life support cell? Yes, I do.
Product constructed.
I needed 5 of those, didn't I? So I need more dihydrogen. Okay. Give me a second while I reorganize my
Technology recharge.
should have some ammonia in storage. Really wish storage did not take up so much space. So I can recharge that. You know what? I don't currently have a use for that, so I'm just going to sell those. Starbulb and cactus flesh I can't harvest yet. If I ever can. I mean, I can, but it's just I have to go to other plants to get them. That I'm just going to delete. It's not worth a whole lot, and these I'm holding on to because while they're easy to get, I end up getting them in bulk, so. Charge you. Curiosity. Okay, you can recharge this with an ion battery. That's the other thing. What I'll probably end up doing is just making ion batteries. Because that's just cobalt and ferret dust. And just keeping a bunch of iron batteries on me to recharge those. Okay, now what did I need? Well, I needed dihydrogen crystals. That's what I need. Luckily, those are in abundance. On pretty much any planet you care to go to. And probably on quite a few planets you don't care to go to. Okay, so I need, if I remember correctly, I need 2 more life support gels. Tech, general, oxygen harvester. Yeah, I need 2 more life support gel. So I need 5 more dihydrogen jelly.
Product constructed.
Need 8 more dihydrogen for another dihydrogen jelly. And I'll need carbon, so I'll probably want to tear down some of these wonderful trees here. I'm also going to need to recharge mining laser. Oh, sentinels! I'm destroying your plants and your rocks. Sorry, I like to taunt. I like to taunt the sentinels. Doesn't do anything, but not like ESP taunting the ghosts. Okay, now hydrogen crystals is actually what I'm looking for at this point. fragments. Bonus. Just to say, extra dihydrogen crystals. Oh, I forgot to sell the living pearls, that's why. The reason for selling the living pearls is because they're easy enough to get. They're available on pretty much any plant that has water. I need 17 more dihydrogen to make another jelly. Need 2 more jelly. Where did I pick up 2 pure ferrite? Obviously one of the rocks that I hit, but... Okay, so let me go sell those living pearls before I forget about it. Again. No, do not use the life support channel. The whole point is not to use the life support channel. Of course, the next question is, do I have to build the thing inside or outside for the harvester? So... it was the living pearls, that's what I was selling. Really need a better ship. That's what I really need. And if I can find one, lately I've had trouble finding pilots with ships that I'd want. You know, it won't give me much, but I'm going to sell that Frost Crystal too, just to clear out the space, and I've got a plant that'll give me 50 every hour, so yeah, it's just a matter of time. So yes, this crystal is not exactly going to make me rich doing that, but and then if I go here, I should have some crystal. Clusters that I'm not seeing. So where did they go? Did I sell them? Don't think so. I wonder if that was why it was telling me that my inventory was full. Because I was getting crystal clusters, but I'm not seeing them here. Oh well. That's a minor issue. Still need 17 more. 1 more, and I need to make 2 more, so another good group of dihydrogen crystals should probably do it. I'm gonna hit the save point as I walk past it. The other thing that I do. Night Sentinel, nobody likes you, go away. Yeah, you can tell me that there's a resource deposit here all you want, but I don't believe it. Actually, I know what it is. It's that there is little floating things that I can't see. Since I can't see them, can't hit them. So it still thinks there's a resource deposit there. But I can't actually harvest said resource deposit. So it's kind of like not being a real resource deposit. Crystal fragment. Now I know I saw one, and I should have had space for it. So where are these crystal fragments going? Am I just blind? Which is a possibility, don't get me wrong. Oh, I bet you I know. They're probably going, yes, they're going into my cargo slot. Because I cleared out the rust. That's why I couldn't find them. Or not tech, I said technology, no, not technology. They go into the bulk storage. Which I'm glad they added that to suits, don't get me wrong, but oh boy. I don't suppose by chance the door is still blown off that factory, is it? It is, I'll go in there. Sentinels probably won't be happy about it, but I really don't give a fig what the Sentinels think, so just saying. So it looks like the door is in fact still blown off. Oh, hi, yeah, I'd like to come in here for a little bit. Okay, so that's the support gel and the dihydrogen jelly. I'll get rid of the sulfurine again.
Product extracted.
Okay, now, not that I'm going to build it here. Okay, looks like it goes outside, which means it probably runs on carbon. It's in general tech. So that means once I put it down, I won't be able to pick it up again. And out of water. I will have to take a break here in about 10 minutes. To give my little dog her pills. My little dog. So at that point I'll just get more water and we'll go for about another hour after that. And see how much we can get done today. On one hand, I should probably be going out and exploring and making my way towards the place where I can get the cadmium drive. But that's not how I like to play the game. I'm working on getting my base up and going through all their things to give me their blueprints and do all of that as far as the quest stuff goes. I seem to have finished the science quest, which kind of was kind of sad. I expect the only thing that I have left to do for the weapons guy is give him the Viking daggers. I suspect that will end his. But we'll get a little insight into that when we manage to find Viking daggers. Hey guys, how you doing? I was making. Now where am I gonna put? I'll put this out front. I probably am not going to run it much. Get these, just get them out of the way. Tech, general. Let's see. Just gonna put it there like that. Construct an oxygen harvester. E. Okay, so yes, literally it just runs and pulls oxygen. Yeah, I probably will not be running that much. I am not going to spend carbon to get oxygen. And generally speaking, I don't have a problem getting oxygen. I generally get oxygen faster than I use it, in all honesty. So that's not a big bonus for me, but yeah, it is. We have it. We can do it.
Technology recharge.
Yeah. See, this is a nice thing. I wish I could get that installed. But I can make a hermetic seal. I don't think I can make a wiring loom, but I can afford to buy one. But I can't make an amino chamber, and I haven't. Maybe I can buy one. Okay, so we're good here. Those are growing nicely. So, log is what I wanted, not that. Okay, community research. We have a new community research. I do need to go Wait for data to be restored. I'm waiting for that to grow, and what do I need for that? Gravitino ball. Can't reliably find one of those. Actually, given the fact that that alarm is about to go off, we can take this. It's a good time to take a break. And we will be back shortly. I'm going to give my little dog her pills and get some more water, and we will be back. Alrighty then. Let's get back to it. Since we're waiting on something that I don't know how long it takes to grow, we are going to spend the rest of our hour going out and exploring. I know that's an hour, and I know that's 4 hours. I know that's like the solar vine is like 20 hours. But I don't remember how long. I don't remember how long that is, and I don't think it says. Why am I using a controller? I won't use a controller for this game. I will be using a controller for Valhalla next week, but that's completely different than catalog. I think they're considered crafted products for some reason. Yes, they are. Does it show here? Got red solar vine. But the approximate growing time is 4 hours, so yeah, that is not going to be harvested today. It just isn't. Because, let's see, we planted it at probably about an hour into the stream, so it's going to be 2 hours after stream before it's ready to harvest, so we will harvest that another time. We will probably be we probably will not be coming back to No Man's Sky for a while. I will probably be focusing, assuming Valhalla runs well on my computer and I can play it well, we will probably be focusing on that for until Cyberpunk comes out. And then if we finish Valhalla, then we'll be switching to Cyberpunk. If we have not finished Valhalla, so when Cyberpunk comes out in December, assuming they don't push again. If we have not finished Valhalla when Cyberpunk comes out, then we will be alternating between Cyberpunk and Valhalla. So I have been looking forward to both of these games since they were announced, and that's a really long time for Cyberpunk. That said, I don't have a lot of... While I'm excited for Cyberpunk, I don't have a lot of preconceived notions about what it is going to be, what it's going to be like, or anything along those lines, so it does not have a very high bar for me to be happy with it. It just has to be a good story and good solid gameplay. I am an old player of the old tabletop RPG, Cyberpunk 2020. So, and you know, I like that whole. You know what? We're gonna teleport since we have a system that we've been going through. And we have unexplored planets in that system. We're just going to teleport back to our friendly Maimon miner. And we'll start from there. Explore the planets that we have not explored. I believe one of the planets in this system, is bugged with the extinct species bug. Which, that makes me very sad, but... And the worst part about the extinct species bug is I don't know if they patch it and fix it, I don't know if it's going to fix planets that are already screwed up, or if it's just going to make the problem not occur from here on out. So, I'll be interested to see how that works when it eventually comes down. Ultimately, what I'm going after here is... I have to build a mine arc. To get to the mine arc, I have to go to a red system. To get to a red system, I need a cadmium drive. To get a cadmium drive, I need to go to... was it Prometheus? Hyperion. Hyperion to purchase plans for cadmium drive. Now, I have not checked. It may be available on the Anomaly, but I don't think so. Otherwise, I think they would just tell me to go to the Anomaly and purchase it. So, but it seems that Hyperion is a good bit away from me at the time being. And I'm not the type of person that just jumps into a system and then jumps to the next system. No, I don't. I have to explore the system that I go into. Because just who I am. That means I play this game very slowly. But I play it for chill exploration, so that's kind of why I play it, is to explore all this stuff. And just, you know, have fun. So I'm not... Yeah, I'm just looking for... Primarily looking for titanium. The gold and silver I'll probably end up just selling. If I can find a good price for it. There we go, 100. Yeah, I've already been here because that's where I started. Oh, gold nugget. Because that's where I started. Now my one question here is discoveries. Russ Omega. I found 3 out of 4, so I'm missing one. It is underground. So I do have a reason to go back to Russ Omega, but I'm not going to go back now, as one creature is not... I mean, I want to find it, but... Okay, so that's blocked by that. I have found all the creatures there. Hyperion system. If that's the case, I didn't realize that. That's interesting. Well, that might change things. I don't really want to put a cadmium drive on this ship, though, is part of what it boils down to. I want a new ship. But I can get the I can acquire the blueprint and at least know what I need to build it. Is Hyperion the anomaly? Ow. The anomaly, why didn't you just tell me to go to the anomaly? Mind you, I was going to go to the anomaly. To see if I could do it there. Yeah, well, he can scan me all he wants, so I'm not there anymore. So, me. The one thing I hate about coming to the anomaly is I see all these cool ships, but because they're not NPC ships, I can't buy them. 'Cause, don't get me wrong, I do kind of like my ship, but it's so small, and I need more storage. But I mean, I don't want some. I mean, that's not bad, but I don't want a big freighter-looking thing like that. I could do without the shaking. That much I can tell you. think she's gonna have anything because that's not part of what I'm here for. Is I'm not here to talk to her. Yeah. He'll talk to me, but I'm not looking to buy. Where is ship tech? I don't know. This is vehicle tech. That's that. Ship tech right here. Hey, dude. Or do you just have upgrades? You just have upgrades still. Oh no, but that is it an upgrade? Hyperdrive, Cadmium Drive. That's what I need. Yeah, let's see, I don't want to... I mean, I'm gonna buy that. That's not a... It allows instantaneous warp even while conventional systems are blocked by Starship combat. Access to the emergency warp system is via the quick menu warning. Fast scramble system means the user is unable to plot a destination. Uncalculated light speed events will damage the unit and require frequent repairs. While I'm not interested in that, okay, the Emerald Drive allows you to go to green stellar bodies and rare class blue stellar bodies for the Indium Drive. This I want because I need it, but I don't want to put it on the ship because I'm starting to take up so much of my cargo space with tech in this ship. And that's just 250 chromatic and 3 wiring looms. Don't remember if I know the tech for building wiring looms, or if I don't, or if I still have to buy them, but that's the least of my... Okay, I do have 6 to spend here. Antimatter reactor. Basically, less to harvest and harvest reality paradoxes and convert them into usable antimatter. Resulting antimatter is safely contained and ready for use in all standard hyperspace power units. Yeah, I don't have enough for that. I only have 6, so... One of these days I am gonna make an underwater base. Those look really cool. But today is not that day. Don't have enough for it, but it's suitably placed in an area of high field strength. Sorry, it's an electromagnetic general. Locate appropriate sites with surveying upgrade for the analysis visor, which I don't have, so for now, solar is our best option. I don't need... Well, that's not entirely true. I could just go ahead and buy this. But there's no real point. It's funny that I have the floral containment unit, but not the potted plant that's required to unlock it. the one hand, I hate spending the points on these things. Just because I don't know what I'm gonna get. Okay, so we've got 4 left. These will let me build a little more modular stuff. Okay, but I've got my cadmium drive now. Now, I just want to find a better starship. I'd love something that looked like that would be cool. That one would be nice. I mean, I say I don't want a freighter. Not that... I mean, some of the freighters look cool, don't get me wrong. One over there looks pretty cool. I'm assuming it's a freighter. I am making an assumption there. But the problem with them is usually they're very low maneuverability, and so they don't do so well in fights, so if you get attacked it can be a problem. So, you know, that's still a pretty cool looking ship. The good thing about freighters is they usually have high cargo space. But what I want is a bigger, better class fighter, because I like the nimble flight of the fighters. I mean, I like how my ship handles. I'm not gonna lie, but anyway you cut it, it's a Class C ship. No, I am not putting a cadmium drive in here. I don't care what you want me to do. If I had more spots in technology, oh heck yes, I'd put the cadmium drive in there in a heartbeat. But you know, I'm getting to the point where I'm taking up my inventory space with technology installs, and it's really starting to hurt what I can do with the ship. Okay, but we do have our cadmium drive now, which that makes that a little better. Now we did come here to explore other planets, so let's get back to that plan. Undiscovered, you're still undiscovered, okay. No, I'm too close to the space station. I'll probably have to readjust that because I think I'm slightly off where I really wanted to go. Like I said, no, I am not putting a drive in the system. Discoveries, I want. The reason being, I just want to get off where it's telling me to install the cadmium drive every time I go to my starship. Because I am not doing that until I get a bigger ship. Not gonna happen. Which, what I should do is I should start using some of the navigation data that I have to seek out damage ships, but at the same time, I've got enough money right now. I'd like to just buy one. Drop out of that because I think I'm going to go just off the planet. No, I don't want to trade. 3, 2, 1. And I'm not gonna lie, I would like to find the Viking daggers. Now, what are you guys? Oh, you're Starbulb, I believe, which I don't really need. And I don't have any on me, so it won't stack, so I don't want to do that. And I'm gonna look to see if there is a trade port to land at. Or another building. Ideally, just anything that has a landing pad. I'm probably going to spend, if not the entire... You don't have a landing pad, and you're going to want me to fix stuff with stuff that I don't have, so you're useless to me. We'll do something, though. I'll free up an inventory slot, at least. And there's stuff here to scan, so lovely. Oh, that's freaky. Yeah, no, I've been with the of course the next generation update coming once for the new consoles has really got me interested. I'm hoping that will fix a bug that they have with this current with the current build, which is I probably can't. Well, I can. I just have to go to a different planet. Well, not go to a different planet, but go to a... where was it? I think there was one in Iron Era. Wasn't that one? Really wish they would just have escape just back you up in a menu instead of exiting you all the way out. And there, 3 of 6. Nope, that wasn't one of them. Yes, I think it might have been one of them. Yes. If you scan a creature, so far all of them that I have found have been underwater. But if you scan a creature and it comes up as extinct, you cannot complete the planet. Because that extinct creature is taking up a spawn that would be one of the ones that you haven't found. So it's most likely taking up either the rare or the uncommon underwater. So that is supposed to be fixed that is to say, they said they had a fix for it, but I don't think it's ever gotten pushed out. Because obviously it's still happening, and they've only patched once since the Origins came out, and that patch was really predominantly to put out the yes, there's definitely a lot more megafauna than there used to be. There's also a lot of new types of styles of fauna. So it's a good update. It's just that one bug has been the only real downside I've seen to it, and like I said, the last patch that came out was really just for the Halloween event. So it didn't really. There's also, I don't know if they were out last time you played, but there are also swarms. Oh yeah, no, I'm right along with, like I was saying earlier, I'm an explorer, so I tend to go through the game very slowly because I explore every planet and try to find every fauna on every planet. But yeah, there's swarms now where basically there'll be a whole bunch of small creatures. But when you scan them, it'll just be one dot because the swarm counts as one creature. And that was a really freaky thing that I just saw over there. I don't know if it's just this build because I've always had a bit of a problem finding underground creatures, but underground creatures seem to be somewhat. I haven't had them have the bug, but the spawning of underground creatures seems to be a little finicky. But I've always had a bit of a problem with underground creatures. It still can get overwhelming because there can still get a lot of the larger fish will still spawn large numbers of them occasionally. But yeah, they have swarms for some of the smaller stuff now, so I don't know that I'll find any on this planet, but they've also cut down in that there are some things on planets that just don't scan. I'll see if I can. Like, this tuft of grass here is just a tuft of grass. It doesn't. You can't scan that. It's nothing. And there will be some of the rocks and stuff that you will find in mountains are no longer scannable rocks. Also, again, I don't know if this was in last time you played because there was a long time that I hadn't played. But if you go into your log now, you can go to the exploration guide for the planet, and it'll, in addition to telling you how many creatures are on the planet, it'll tell you the number of plants and minerals that are on the planet if you've found all of those. Doesn't get you anything for finding all of those, but at least it tells you, so that if you want to go try to get that complete, you can. And you can also pin that now so that it stays up in the So, but yeah, I don't even remember. I think the last time I played was when they had first put in base building. They now have burrowing ground creatures, which can be kind of annoying, and can startle the crap out of you. As they suddenly pop up in front of your face. You have these, which are just floaters. But I really like a lot of the changes they've made. Like I said, I can't say specifically in this, because there was probably 2 or 3 updates that I hadn't played since. Oh, anyway, what I wanted to do when I stopped here was put a save beacon down so that I have a waypoint that I can navigate to. Excuse me? Something here was undiscovered. I don't like undiscovered things. Well, actually, I love undiscovered things because I get money for them. One thing that I've always wished they would do is places like this which have a navigation point. I wish once you've done that... Are you hostile? If you're hostile, I'm going to be... I wish once you've discovered the navigation point, I wish you could go here and set a waypoint to it so that you could fly back to it later. But you still can't do that. But what you can do is you can build one of these. And again, these may have been in when you played before, but they were not for me. Save beacon, which that will make a point that I can navigate to on the planet. Hi guy, are you hostile? I hope you're not hostile, because I really don't want to have to kill you because you look kind of neat. I didn't want the rock, I wanted the plant. I don't get extra money for rocks. Well, I generally build, any system that I want to significantly come back to, I definitely build bases on. Of course, now you can warp between any star base that you've been to. Again, I don't know, I don't remember when that was added, so. And that at least allows you to, like, I haven't been having to warp between the systems, I can just teleport to them. But like here, like these rocks, which would have, at the very least in the original version, you would have been scannable. These are just decoration now. They're not discoverable. I think they did that to cut down on the sheer database. But there's a lot of, and I, like, as I've said before, I enjoyed the game when it came out at launch. The changes they've made to it have just continued to make it better. Oh goody, a superheated rainstorm. Where's my ship? We'll go upload some discoveries while we let the storm pass. Because it's getting really hot out there. Okay, discoveries. I don't know if you were here before, but I've been saying that on this playthrough I'm not renaming the flora when I find it. Heck, when I originally started playing, I renamed everything. But I don't rename. I'm not renaming the flora the minerals anymore. I am just naming the fauna. There are a few thumbnail issues with some of the... Like, I'm pretty sure that doesn't really look like that. Also, some of them will occasionally just not show a thumbnail. Yeah, I thought you were probably an underground creature while the way you were standing around the... Some of the... I call them underground swarms. They're basically a collection of tentacles, or in this case it looks more like an eye stalk, but that pop out of the ground. But there'll be a whole bunch of them in a swarm, but when you go here, it's just one. Yes. Yeah, underwater. Underwater worries me because that's, like I said, so far most of the times that I've come up with an extinct creature, I've found it underwater. I have no idea what I'm going to name this stuff. So I may just flat upload it as is. Do the low thought version. I'm at 7 out of 11. But the game looks great, and I've had to unfortunately turn my settings down because my graphics card just doesn't handle some of the stuff very well. It causes my system to crash. But the look of it when it's on high is just incredible. It looks good now with the graphics turned down, but it just looks amazing. And the new stuff for the next gen consoles looks stellar. Okay, so putting that out there, not only did it clear up an inventory slot, okay, now I'm looking for underwater, I know, so we'll need to find water. Also do like the fact that they give you the rarity, what type of creature it is, and a, always active nocturnal diurnal, found in the south. The one thing I do wish they would give you is a better indication of where you are on the planet, north or south. So yeah, this panel, I've found very helpful. Yeah, I mean, they give you the pointer up there on the planet indicator, but I'm not sure how accurate that is, to be honest. And it doesn't seem to... Either the planets are a lot bigger than I thought, or that doesn't seem to move if you take off and land again. I guess it does kind of look like... Yeah, it looks more wormy and less fuzzy than the thumbnail. Ooh, you're a tree. I haven't scanned any trees. And I have a, scan booster that gives me 5,000% extra money when I scan plants, so I like plants. So yeah, I've been really happy. I've been enjoying this playthrough. This is the furthest I've ever gotten in the story. Just because I actually focused on it for a change. So, but I'm at a point now. I need a new ship. Well, technically I don't, but as I was saying, as I put more and more technology in my ship, all it's doing is cutting down on my inventory space. Oh yeah, exactly. That was what drew me to it originally, by and large. I mean, I didn't follow it. I wasn't one of those that followed it, and was therefore all upset when it came out and it wasn't the best thing since sliced bread. But the look of it was always one of the things that really intrigued me, because it's just so... It's got a nice stylized look, and it's absolutely beautiful. I am glad that they have done a little more to increase the variety of things that you see, both in terms of the flora and the fauna. It can still, again, being somebody that goes and really explores every planet, I do see some of the I do see the repetition still, but it's better. And you'll occasionally have NPC pilots that'll just land now. And you can buy goods off them, trade with them, or buy their ships if you want them. So in that regard, things feel a little more alive. I have never read the book, but I have seen it. So yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That one was actually on my list to read for a very long time. I have never read it. And I am sad to say that I just don't read books anymore. Something that as somebody that at least likes to say he wants to be a writer, I should do more of. But I just, in this fast-paced go world, well, yes, our lack of a comfy chair definitely contributes to the situation. But yeah, there's just, I mean, most of the time I just don't really, it's I feel like by the time I get to the end of the day, I need to just go to bed, and it's not like, I mean, most of my reading I used to do before going to bed. But I would read for hours before going to bed. Which often meant I ended up staying up too late. And as I get older, I'm just not as good as bouncing back. I mean, 20 years ago, 4 hours of sleep, oh, I'm fine. Yeah, get up, get at it, and go for another day. But I can't do that anymore. So that is another part of it, honestly. Now I do, well, not so much now as I'm unemployed due to COVID. But I do listen to audiobooks, so I do at least get some of that type of information, but obviously an audiobook is not the same as reading a book. I mean, you can, from a writing perspective, you can get the story and the plotting and such like that, but it just doesn't give you the same sense of the words. Sorry to hear about losing stuff to a tornado. I know that hurts. It just does. I lost quite a bit of stuff to Hurricane Andrew way back. But so yeah, I can sympathize there. Yeah, and I can see that. But I mean, the same token, I've probably listened to books in audiobook form that I never would have picked up in book form, to be honest. So it's I definitely enjoyed that when I was writing, because we live well out of town, so I had a 55-minute hour-long commute every morning going into work, so it was nice to be able to throw an audiobook on and just have that. And for me, it kept me from, falling asleep even if I was tired, because I find that if I'm listening to somebody speak, like reading a book, I don't have any trouble staying awake. But if I'm listening to music or anything like that, the rhythm of the beat will start to put me to sleep. Nothing found, really. Couldn't have been a Viking Dragger in there. I need two of the things, Hey, look, rust. I like rust. That is not a Viking Dagger. That is a Korvax Convergence Cube. Hate it when the game doesn't listen. Now, what else was I going to do here? There was something else I was going to do here. Well, I should go and see what this does want for repairs, because I would love the extra inventory space. Not gonna lie. Okay, you want ionized cobalt. I could technically get that, it's just a matter of time. You want antimatter, I could get that. Okay, you actually all want stuff that I can actually get. So, antimatter, I don't think I can make that offhand, but
Technology repaired.
ionized cobalt, I just need cobalt for, which I don't have any on me, but there's underground stuff here so I can get it. And antimatter, I believe I just need chromatic metal. I think I have everything I need for that. Yeah. So I can make that. That's not a problem. Ah, Discworld, yes. I've listened to the Discworld series many times on audiobook. Sadly, I think I am missing one book from the series. Actually, I'm not sure it's a book, if it's a short story. I have to look it up again. Actually, I did enjoy the Tiffany Aching stories, and the guard stories were always good. I can see that. The Nation was a good book. I just finished re-listening to Dodger when I went down to a meeting on Thursday. Terry Pratchett's Dodger, that is. I don't have Where's My Cow. That's actually one of the ones I don't have. I wasn't considering that a Discworld novel because it's somewhat outside the series, but Unseen Academicals. Oh, I loved Thud. Actually, a lot of the later ones I really enjoyed. Well, I enjoyed them all, but I did. Took me a little bit to get into. I can't think of the. Going Postal and that series. It took me a little bit to get used to, because Going Postal has somewhat of a different voice than I was used to Pratchett. I have not seen any of the live action Discworld stuff. I had heard that it exists, but I haven't seen any of it. The only Pratchett live action that I've seen was Good Omens. The recent Good Omens that they did, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Yeah, a lot of things are sort of on YouTube. Yep. To-do, refiner.
Technology recharge.
Copper. I don't remember how much I need for antimatter. I think it's 25, but I'm not positive. Yep. Again, I really wish they'd just let me type that in. Yeah, I enjoyed the new Good Omens. It is different from the book, but I am glad. I'm glad they did it as a series, which I don't remember how many. I think it was 6 in the series. I don't remember, but I am glad they did it as a series rather than trying to make it as a single 2-hour movie. And like I said, it is different from the books, but the changes that were made weren't. Weren't bad. They were done for. They were done to make the story a little more concise, and Neil Gaiman had producer control over it, so they were all stuff that he felt that Pratchett would have approved of. And it keeps the same basic theme of what the book is, so I enjoyed it. And yes, Tenet.
Product constructed.
And then the other one was ionized cobalt, which I need cobalt for. Cobalt. Probably. Yep, there we go. Cobalt. Yeah, I don't remember what the ionized cobalt rate is, but I'm going to assume that it's 2 to 1. So that's 50 ionized cobalt. What did it need? I don't remember. But we can find out quickly enough.
Technology repaired.
55. So that should be enough. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name right now. It's Stephen Briggs, is it? Just have to take you out of there and put the cobalt in. Hey, look, it'll make 55. How convenient. Yeah, I think that's who we're at Dodger too. And I've speaking of which, if you haven't read Dodger, or haven't read or listened to Dodger, I do recommend it. It's good. Let's actually take the ionized cobalt out. Thank you. Suit upgrade, and then I can pick the waypoint up because that's the only reason I needed it here for. Missing. Did I run out of? Now that I think about it, there shouldn't have been 2 left. Did I run out of power? Not the ionized cobalt, just the cobalt. Oh, there's fuel in there. Why'd you stop?
Technology repaired.
Why, thank you. Usually I find them and they want all kinds of rare... so I can pick you back up. 'Cause I don't need to come back here now. This is going to be big enough to spawn anything. This might be out here though. Probably not. All this stone over there. Yep. Look, underwater creatures.
Received.
9 out of 11 found.
Received.
2 remaining. 1 is in the south, so that one's not going to be, because I appear to be on the northern hemisphere, so. Oop. Get back to the ship. It's time to call it a night. If we can find somebody to raid. Yeah, we'll probably eventually build a base here. Just a small little, you know, summer house to come for vacation, because it's actually a pretty cool looking world. Something up on a hill overlooking a nice valley like this. Maybe a little fishing shack. Since I'm right next to my ship, I'll just hop into that and jump back out. So we are saved. Do a quick scan to see if there's anything. Actually, you know what? Nope, nothing else new around here. Wrong one. What I will do is we're just gonna leave these named as is. Because I don't feel like trying to come up with names for them. You were not a happy looking fish. I would have named you Grumpy Fish. So the two that are left are underwater. One is found in the south and the other one is just always active. We'll probably go to the south side of the planet and look for those next time. Well, next time may be a while, just as a heads up. As far as No Man's Sky is concerned. As Tuesday, assuming all goes well and my computer handles Valhalla well, we will be playing Valhalla on Tuesday, and we will probably be playing that straight through. That is to say, unless we'll either be playing that or Warframe, if we play anything other than that. So let us take a look, see who is online today. Who can we raid? We'll go there. Hope everybody had a good time. We are gonna find somebody to raid. I do not know who is on. Who is on? Who's playing what? Actually, you know what? We're gonna take it over to IP. We're gonna take it over to Iptherion. Can't remember how to spell his name. Ip is playing Magic the Gathering. So we're going to take it over to Iptherion playing Magic the Gathering. I hope everybody had a good time. We will be back hopefully on Tuesday playing Valhalla. If we're not playing Valhalla, we will be continuing with No Man's Sky. But I'm hoping that that Valhalla will run smoothly and we can get underway being Vikings. So in the meantime, stay positive and keep smiling. Trying to give Fiction a few minutes to get back, because he did say he was coming back. So, but in the meantime, stay positive and keep smiling. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. I have got to get back to writing on my nano novel, and we're gonna try to make my word count tonight. If not, to at least get close to it so that I can just make up the extra words tomorrow. But stay positive and keep smiling. We will see you next time on The Guy with a Smile.
Hey! Toilet paper too. Boogie boogie hedgehog, what you